السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. كلنتي وعن داوديال ميل والبو دافها الدنيا ka joogtaan kuna soo dhawaada barnaamij gaar ah. barnaamijkan gaarka ah maanta waxaynu ku falanqeynaynaa ururka KAJOOG oo qabtay kulan muhiim u ah dhalinyarada Soomaaliyeed waxa ayna ku soo aadiyeen kulankan ay qabteen xilliga iskuuladu ay fasax yihiin oo dhalinyarada Soomaaliyeed ay ka faa'iideysan karaan kulamada caynkan ah. kulankan iyo wixii uu ku saabsanaa iyo barnaamijka sida ay u qabteen iyo waxyaalaha ay qabtaanba waxaan jeclaan lahaa bal ugu horeyntii in uu inoo falanqeeyo Cabdilmalik Xasan oo kamid ah ururka KAJOOG.
maanta xaflad baa dhignay KAJOOG ahaan dhalinyaradana u dhignay maanta waxay maalintii KAJOOG dhalinyarada maalinteeda waxa u sameeynaa xafladan inaan dhalinyaradana aad tusino dhaqankooda sida u bartaan Soomaali museumkii ageynay aqal Soomaaliga soo tusinay modelkii ka bacdina waxa ugu yeernay meel ay isku wada imaadaan dhalinyaro oo looyarayaal u yeernay oo la hadla si u waaniyaan u noqon karaan lawyer ahaan iyo dhalinyaro askar ah u tusiyaan si u noqon karaan askar ahaan waxa warnaa inaan muujino dhalinyaradena inay noqdaan naftooda iyo wadankooda wax u noqdaan taas daraadeed maanta xafladan u dhignay dhammaan dadka nala daawana ku mahadsantiin inaan soo qayb gashaan insha Allah shaqooyin badan baa soo wadnaa maanta dhalinyarada isku keenay waxay ka imaan saddex magaalood dhalinyarada kulligood waxay ku jiraan ururka dhalinyarada KAJOOG waxay ka imaadeen magaalada Edinburgh magaalada Minneapolis St Paul kulligood dhalinyarada maanta isku maanta minis aqoon ilaa 60 arday maanta isku keenay badankoodna ee ka mid yihiin program la dhaho 4H oo xiriir la leeyahay jaamacadda Minnesota maantana waa muhiim in dhalinyarada oo saddex magaalood oo waligood wada hadlin inay wada imaadaan oo soo wada cunteeyaan oo wada sheekeystaan ee dhaqankana wada bartaan taasna waa ku faraxsanahay aan sameyn karno insha Allah sanadada soo socda waxay rajaynaynaa inay noqoto xaflad ka weyn tan ay noqoto magaalooyin saddex magaalo ka badan sameeyno insha Allah laga yaabaa Rochester iyo St Cloud ina soo martaqaadno insha Allah.
haddaba daawadayaal si aynu u ogaano bal waxa dhalinyaradan ay ka soo faa'iideen madxafka iyo magacyada erayada ay soo barteenba kadib marka ay booqdeen madxafka Soomaalida ayaan waxa aan weydiiyay maxaad ka soo faa'iideen madxafkii aad soo booqateen maxaad kala kulanteen kulankii ay idin qabteen in idinka faa'iideynayeen ururka Soomaaliyeed ee KAJOOG sidatan ayayna mar kale dhalinyaradii iigu jawaabeen.
So my name is Marwa Abdul Kadir. I'm with the 4H program with KAJOOG, and today we went on a field trip at a Somali museum, and we learned about the Somali culture and what they do, how they cook their food, and basically how they live. And usually the 4H is about like helping the youth, giving them a platform to learn on. And basically we usually go on field trips, we do a lot of projects, and KAJOOG has mostly taught me like leadership and how to lead the youth and give them a good place to stand and help them make good decisions about their behavior and what.
Somali Museum ko waxa ku soo arkay sidii dadka reer baadiyaha sidii u degan yihiin iyo sidii xoolaha u dhaqdaan iyo sidii u nool yihiin iyo waxay isticmaalaan cuntada lagu karsado iyo sidii dhaqankooda iyo dagaalka iyo wax kasta soo barana maantay
soo arkay guriga casha waxay ku cunaan waxay ku karsadaan biyaha meeshii oo gishtaan markii rooga wixii lagu suubiyo waa arkay and like dhaqka oo gishanayaan waa arkay lacagta waa soo arkay
maanta waxa soo arkay dhiil gaashaan waran toorey geel ari ido lax
it is great. I learned a lot of stuff about my Somali culture and medicine, basic medicine stuff that could help save somebody's life with that small stick from a tree. It is mashallah. I also learned about the houses and how it's built and my Somali history with the president and the weapons that they used for war. It was handmade. It is amazing, mashallah.
Today at the museum, I saw a whole bunch of African stuff that you would see around the land of Somalia. I saw houses that they be sleeping in that they don't have over here. I saw the instruments that they use to make music with. I saw the dishes they use to make food with. They have weird paintings. That's pretty cool.
Oh, KAJOOG, it's great. They help me with basic fundamental stuff that helps me with my school, my grades, and helps me contemplate on my life and prepares me for what's gonna come ahead of my life, in my life from college to you know, my job, my life in the future, and also concentrates on my regular structures of I'm sorry. It also concentrates on my regular studies, school studies, helps me with my grades, like I said, and people that could interact with me, help me make friends.
KAJOOG is a pretty cool place. They help you get your grades up. They have basic learning skills that they teach you here. If you're falling behind, they help you with your academics. That's it.
And I actually didn't know about the Somali Museum, and I'm so glad I knew. I got to find out a lot of stuff about Somali culture. Muduladii degaan Soomaalidaan soo bartay, murtile iyo aqal Soomaali iyo weelashay wax ku cunaan, and it was awesome. And I think dad badan inaan la tuso inay meesha la keeno fiicnaan lahayd oo ay bartaan dhaqankooda. It was a great experience. Lacagta waan arkay, and waxaan arkay baalaha lagu sanitize gareeyo ayaga markaas baadiye laguma haysan shaambada wax lagu dhaqdayo waxaas, so bahalay ku sanitize gareeyaan arkay.
Soomaaliya waxay leedahay geela adduunka ugu badan bay leedahay. Moogtinta عرولي موقتين قال شو متغنين هذا هذا قال وام حاف إنجليزي كم حلو ده كم قال وقوم بدن أدون كيس كله Somali.
KAJOOG, I think it's an awesome program. Another program anaga ku biirna maxay ahayd about health wax badan baa ka baranay, and about ourselves, health keena iyo how to protect ourselves aan ka baranay, and I think dadka badan in la baro.
Today we went to a museum, and it was like how the Somali people in Badia, how they live and their survival methods, and it was interesting because I was really oblivious to it because I didn't know the methods and the ways of living.
Inshallah, program kala dhaho 4H wuxuu yahay program oo muhiim ah oo dhalinyarada programka waddankaanita Mareykanka ugu weyn, and inshallah sanadka soo socda waxay rajaynaynaa dhalinyaro badan inaan Washington DC geeno, gaar ahaan waxay jeclaan lahayn inay ka qayb galaan in ay aadaan White House-ka ay ka qayb galaan. aan rabnaa inay xataa rajaynaynaa inay la sheekaystaan ama opportunity ku aadaan madaxweynaha Mareykanka inay u tagaan. taasna waa ka shaqaynaynaa, taas daraadeed maana sameyn lahayn haddii waalidiinta iyo dhalinyarada iyo gurubka dhalinyarada oo ururkaanita ku jirto oo u dadaalaya maamulba shaqadaanita inay dhalinyarada Soomaalida wax u sameeyaan insha Allah.
kadib markii ay ka soo rogmadeen soona booqdeen agab dhaqameedka Soomaalida iyo waliba madxafka Soomaalida ee ku yaala magaalada Minneapolis, ayaa dhalinyaradan yaryar waxa la isugu keenay xarunta KAJOOG ee magaalada St. Paul. halkaas ayay kula kulmeen aqoon-yahano Soomaaliyeed sida dabcan dad booliska magaalada u shaqeeya, sharciyada kala garanayo iyo sharciyaqaan Soomaali ah oo kala talinayay dhalinyarada Soomaaliyeed dambiyada la galo, siday u foolxun yihiin, cawaaqib xumada ka qabsato iyo waxyaalaha fiican oo inay suubiyaan dhalinyarada looga baahan yahay goor walba iyo goob walba ay joogaanba. arintaas ayaa kamid ahayd arimihii ay ka faa'iideen, sida tan ayayna u dhacday daawasho wacan.
Stretch high, put your hands in there, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Listen, is everybody paying attention? Keep them up. Bring them down a little bit. Put them back up and say KAJOOG. KAJOOG. Put them back up and say KAJOOG. KAJOOG. Put them back down. And say KAJOOG 2015. I want you guys to say KAJOOG Youth Day 2014. All right, nice. Everybody can take a seat back. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to call a really great friend of mine's up. Someone that's pretty much there and who took his time today and couldn't find a babysitter, brought his kid with him. Very smart young man. He's very young as well. I want you guys to make a round of applause for Adi Fatah. He's a Somali lawyer. A Somali lawyer. They're out here. They happen.
You can do a lot of things when you're a lawyer. You can teach. You can fight for people's civil rights. You can do a lot of things like that, okay? So that's the first question. In a lot of ways, it's not haram, okay? So you don't have to stand up every day, go to work, and lie like people assume. You want to be like, okay, good. Okay, someone asked what the step to what the path was, right? Okay, so when I was around a lot of your guys' age, I knew early on that I wanted to go to college, and then from there, do something after that. Get a good, nice job, right? So you want to provide for your family. So at first, I wanted to be a teacher, because I thought that would be a really rewarding job. So went through school like everybody else, then you go to college, try to do really well in college, and then from there you go to law school. So you get your first 4-year degree, bachelor's. You can get your degree in anything you want. If you like English, you can get a degree in English. If you like history, you can get a degree in history. If you want to be technical, you can get a degree in biochemistry or anything like that. And then whatever you get afterwards, you apply to law school, and then you do another 3 years, and then you get what's called a JD, a Juris Doctorate degree. Once you get that, then you sit for an exam called the bar exam, and then you get your license to become an attorney. And then you can practice in that state. So along the way, when you're in law school during those 3 years, you can try to specialize in anything. What I personally want to do is employment discrimination stuff. So if someone makes you take off your scarf at school, that's obviously wrong. If someone makes you take off your scarf at work, that's also wrong. If someone, has anyone heard about the lawsuits involving Somalis that couldn't pray at work? Yep. Anyone heard of a case like that? It happens. Unfortunately, it happens a lot. So, sure. Okay.
Stand up, everybody can hear you. Thank you.
How great were your grades in high school and middle school?
In high school, I did try to do really well. I tried to take the classes that are required to get into college. So to get into college, you need 4 years of English, 3 years of math, 3 years of science, 4 years of history. You want to try to take as many of the classes that the university that you want to go to as possible. Once you take those classes, you want to do really well. What I will say is this: what's more important than your grades is making sure that you're on track. A lot of times, you need a certain math level to take the SAT.
Is everybody listening? What if I tell you this? What if I told you it's not easy to become a police officer? It takes a lot of hard work. It's a very bumpy road to get there. A lot of people go to the police academy. A lot of people try. They study. They go to school for it. Some might not be fit enough. Some people just don't have what it takes. I want you guys to give a strong round of applause for the first Somali policewoman.
You guys can do better than that. Come on now.
Better than that. Come on. Show love.
For those of you that don't know me, my name is Qadra Mohammed.
And my name is Abdurrahman Ali.
I work for St. Paul Police Department. I am not an official police officer yet. I'm a liaison officer, so that's like the step underneath. I just finished something called like a police school, which we call as skills. And after that, just like the lawyer that spoke to you guys, you have to take an exam to get your license to become a police officer in Minnesota. And I take that license test so then I can work for whatever department I want in Minnesota. I don't know what exactly you guys have any questions for me, so we'll kind of just do it on the spot. If you have a question, I'll pick you and then I'll answer it. Is that okay? Yeah? Question?
Can you guys hear him in the back?
Well, there was no one else before me. I think that's how it started. I wanted to go to law school. That was my intention. When I started school in college, my first class, you take a criminal justice class, and then they teach you both sides of the law and law enforcement, which are a little bit different. And I decided then, too much paperwork and sitting in an office wasn't for me. I wanted to be on the streets and talk to people one-on-one. So that's kind of what pushed me. And when I did research, I noticed there's no other Somali girl to do this. So why not be the first one? High school, my grades were okay. I would say a B average student. So I didn't get terrible grades, and that helps to get into college, especially if you want to get to a good university. They require a higher GPA. What grade are you in?
I'm
Sixth grade. Okay, so yeah, you want to keep your GPA up. Nothing lower than a B, I would say, would help you. And I decided freshman year in high school I wanted to do law, but I wanted to do law school, so that's kind of my focus. But
that is a very good question. Now the thing is, with everything going on with the media, you cope with it with friends and family members as well too. You got to understand, as police officers, it's a tough job. We're human beings, all of us, and we're in a tough position because at the end of the day, when you need help, you call the cops. Even the people that you're looking at, whether they're protesting against police brutality or not, end of the day, if they get in trouble or they're a victim of some type of crime, they call 911, and we're there to help them. We don't discriminate against anybody. So it's very tough, but your friends, your family members, your co-workers help you go through that and to cope with that, with those type of stress and whatnot. Yep, no problem.
One more time, guys. Round of applause for both of them. And I know everybody has questions, but unfortunately we cannot answer everybody's question all at once. But I will tell you guys, the police officers will stick around. So after we're done here, if you have any questions, approach them, and I'm sure they'll share it with you guys. All right. So you guys been talking to a lot of people today. You guys heard about the lawyers. You guys heard from the police officers. But no matter what you want to do, though, one message that you guys been hearing back to back to back is work hard. Don't give up. I want to stand here in front of all of you guys, and I want to tell you guys that you guys are all smart. You guys are all great. You could be anything that you do want to be. There's a bumpy road ahead, though. And a lot of people will tell you negative things. They will tell you you don't have what it takes to become what you want to become. A lot of people will tell you that is not for you. That is not who you are. A lot of people will tell you you can't. But you guys came a long way. Just 2014. And you guys have showed in many different ways that you got what it takes. That you have potential. And at KAJOOG, we see that in you guys. We talk to your teachers. They know the great differences or progress that you guys have made only in 2014. I want to tell you guys, you're great. Don't give up. Don't listen to negativity. And strive for whatever you want to become. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right. So before we call the next set of people up, once again, I want everybody to stand up and quietly, please. Quietly, everybody stand up out of your chairs. Everybody. I want to see everybody stand up. Stand up. Badger, stand up. Ayan, stand up. I want you guys to all put your hands in the air, all the way up. Bring them down, and I want you guys to raise the roof and say, KAJOOG! KAJOOG! I want you guys to say, Youth Day, KAJOOG! Youth Day, KAJOOG! Okay, I want you guys to all shake with your left leg. Yep, wiggle it. Wiggle your left leg. All right, thank you guys. Everybody sit back down. All right, so the final set of people that we're gonna bring up are very, very popular. They're very young. Who in here has Facebook? Woo! I'm sure everybody has a Facebook, right? Who in here is on the internet? Who in here has heard of Team Moving Forward? I want you guys to make some noise for two young, incredible men that motivate young people, not just locally, but internationally around the world, every day through a platform that they've created themselves. Through videos, through Facebook, through Instagram, through Twitter. They found a way to reach out to as many young Somali people, or Somali people in general, around the world. And they have a huge network. A lot of people listen to them. And they have a lot of great things to say. I want you guys to make a round of applause for Kelly and Liban.
السلام عليكم. نما مقلي كده. السلام عليكم. هل مركو عليها. السلام عليكم. مقعي وحلا ليبان آدم. My name is Liban Adam, and with me is my friend Khalid Mohammed, and we've come from Minneapolis because we know how important youth are and how well spoken you guys are. We've heard so many great things about you. From the program, from the U of M, from the 4-H club, all together they have said that the youth are the one that are making a change. Do you guys know that Somalia, 70% of the population is under 25 years old? Basically meaning that majority of people in Somalia are kids. The people who are older, like Dawood, are only 30%. So they're very small. And so today I will say three things. First of all, always do very good in school. This is America's education is very important. The more education you have, the more people will respect you and the more places you can go. The next thing is stay away from the bad kids, the people who are sagging or who are doing bad stuff on the street, because that will not get you anywhere. And because the world, you can make a difference through reading books, motivation, talking to younger people. One day you guys will be standing here talking to people, to your brothers and your sisters, telling them the same message I'm telling you. So always keep moving forward, do the best you guys can do, and never give up. Like the police girl said, always do what you like. If you guys find a job in the future and you guys like it, you guys will never work a day in your life.
Me and Liban and Fortune started a journey called Moving Forward. From nothing to meeting one of the most powerful people in America, Barack Obama. We met Hillary Clinton. We have met Bill Clinton, and we have met Michelle Obama in a matter of 1 year. And that only happened because we believed that what we were doing actually will have a positive impact on a lot of people. People like you. People who that one day will change Somalia, not only Somalia, but America. Because you guys have a better chance than other people that live in poor countries, that live under poverty, that can't afford a meal that they put on the table. There are parents that cannot afford that. Hoyo oo waxba haysan, aabo oo waxba haysan. But you guys are lucky. Look at there. Maxaa halka yaalo? There's a pizza right there. Free pizza. Every day marka program la sameynayo, you guys get something for free. But there's some countries that they have to beg for food. Strip their dignity for food. Look for food that they will travel for food. I mean, imagine. I'm sorry, I'm getting too emotional. Imagine, you know, so it's our responsibilities as a young people to look for one another. and say, you know what, you're doing this wrong. I'm gonna tell you what's right. And if you correct him or that little girl who's doing something wrong, she will one day remember you and say, you know what, my little brother, I'm gonna do the same thing for the generation after me. So do not listen what people tell you. Just go for it. You know, strive for greatness. That's what I tell my my little siblings. Strive for the best. You know, the sky's the limit. That's what you tell yourself. The sky's is the limit. So don't let negativity stop you. Don't let what other people telling you stop you. You actually are the driver for your journey. So don't let someone else drive it for you. So, you know, go for it. Stay in school. Go for, attend college.